Hello, hello. Happy frickin' Friday the 13th. Hi, guys. Oh, I'm getting a little bit of an echo in my ears. What is with that? Strange. Check. Check, check. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. How's everything okay? Sound okay, guys? Can you hear me alright? Dude, Pidgey, that sounds so freaking good. Like, simple but delicious. Yum. I'm still craving sushi. That's probably why it sounds like extra good right now. I haven't gotten my sushi fix. Dang it. Soon. Soon. Alright, guys. I'm excited for this. I'm kind of glad it ended up being this one. I really liked the skin stapler one too, but this one is nice and chill, and I'm feeling nice and chill tonight, so the timing is good. And I'll probably end up doing the full version of that other game at some point. I feel like it deserves an honorable fucking mention because it was pretty cool. So probably at some point down the line I'll do that. Do another vote for all the honorable mentions or something. I don't know. Yeah. So if you haven't liked the stream and you like the stream, please like the stream. Yeah. I guess that's it. Just get into it. I'm gonna start it from the beginning too. Can you guys hear okay? I'm concerned. It says that there's mic feedback. Okay, well, I'm just gonna start. Double. Okay, so you do hear an echo. Okay, hang on. Let me see. My desktop audio is off. Let's try. How's that? Is that better? Do, 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 do. Can you hear me better now? Still an echo? Let's see. I think I do want fixed. Okay, awesome. Thanks, Pidgey. Here's full screen. It's centered. See, why isn't it centered on the screen though? What's with that? What's with that? OBS? I know the chat delay drives me nuts. I know. It's whatever. Alright. Let's go! Oh, I love Friday the 13th. I love any excuse to celebrate anything, man. Like, I love the holidays. And every time there's Friday the 13th, I always try to make a point to, like, watch a horror movie or do something spooky. So this works out great. Okay. Me. I should probably drink some water, actually. I haven't been drinking much water, and I need to be. What's that crunching noise? Are you supposed to sound like walking? where is Kanuko, actually? Isn't he one of the ones who really wanted to see this one? Kanuko, where are you? Someone go blow him up. The weather hasn't been great lately. It's never been this cold in our area. This summer was unbearably hot. The kind of heat that makes you want to tear your skin off. And now it's the opposite. All I want is to bury myself under a warm blanket. Thinking about the hot tea and cozy bed waiting for me at home, I smiled. I live in Ukraine. I can't pronounce that. I moved to this neighborhood not long ago. Managed to rent a 2-room apartment for a pretty decent price. Of course, there were some downsides. The area is quiet, sure, but it takes about 15 minutes to walk to the nearest kiosk, and the apartment itself has definitely seen better days, straight out of Soviet times. But at least there's running water and electricity, and that already counts as a win. There aren't many people around, which is a plus for me. I'm not very social. It's circle time? What? I hope you mean summoning circle. Actually, no, I don't hope that. Sharing circle? I moved here out of necessity. Oh, that's right, it adds on. I'm originally from a small town, but I recently landed a good job in this city, so I had to relocate quickly. I didn't have much money with me, so I chose this place as a temporary solution. My name is Dennis Mikhailov. I'm 24 years old. I'm into the usual stuff. Video games, anime, TV series. I've recently gotten into board games too, but there's a catch. You need people for those, and I don't know many folks around here yet. Still, loneliness doesn't really bother me. Right now, the most important thing is that everything at work goes well. The rest will follow. There it is. My fortress. A small house tucked away on the edge of nowhere with nothing but a long road lined with tall trees. But like I said, it suits me just fine. Strange. It's already night, and yet it suddenly got a lot brighter near the house. Could I really have wandered around so long that morning is already here? Then again, who cares? I'm so exhausted I don't even want to think about it. Pidgey, poop on it! Poop on the cracker! Oops, I punched the intercom something, I missed it. Home sweet home. Damn, is the lamp flickering again? Let there be light. I say that all the time. I said with a smile. The atmosphere in this stairwell is pretty gloomy. The lamp flickers like I've walked into a horror movie, and some terrifying face is about to jump out from around the corner. What's strange is that I've never seen any of my neighbors. The building is eerily quiet, which is nice in a way, but also a bit unsettling. Sometimes the silence even scared me. Now that I think about it, I really haven't met a single resident. Then again, maybe it's better not to overthink things like that. I started walking up to my floor. I inserted the key into the lock and turned it. Finally, I'm home. I know that feel. Inside, the interior was nothing out of the ordinary. An old couch that let out a sound like a deflating balloon when you sat on it, and a TV I hadn't turned on in so long I couldn't even remember the last time I watched it. Maybe the last time was on New Year's Eve with my parents. We turned it on just for background noise. Now there's nothing on but endless political propaganda and brainless shows that make your mind rot. Not that I, a guy who scrolls through Insta for hours, should be the one to talk about brain rot. After throwing off my clothes, the first thing I did was head to the kitchen to put the kettle on. 15 minutes later, I was already enjoying a cup of freshly brewed tea. Damn, that looks so fucking good. Oh, that looks good. I might have to make some tea on my break. That looks really nice. Exactly what I needed after a rough day. I raised the cup to take another sip. Huh? Did I just hear something? Definitely did. Once the tea was gone, I headed to my bedroom. The cozy double bed was calling to me, and I just smirked. Who was I to resist such a mistress? I was so tired that the moment I flopped onto the bed, my eyes began to close on their own. Who is this? I reluctantly got out of bed. 4 in the morning. Who the hell shows up at this hour? A look of annoyance crept onto my face. Still half asleep, I shuffled toward the door. This better be important, otherwise what the hell are they waking me up for? I know, Pidgey. They're crying me up too. Oh, shit. Oh, for God's sake, I'm coming. Fucking yikes. Who is this woman? Who are you, and what do you want? Excuse me, do you happen to have any salt? Salt? At 4 in the morning? What? Who even is she? I've never seen her around here before. And to be honest, she looked pretty damn creepy. Do you even know what time it is? I asked, my voice sharp. I'm so sorry, but I need to make breakfast for my daughter. She has to be at school soon. Could you spare a little salt? That unsettling smile never left her face. It looked almost frozen in place. Yeah, it sure does. And what the hell was I supposed to say to that? Give her the fucking salt. Just a second. I replied and headed to the kitchen. Hopefully she'll be gone soon. Grabbing a pack of salt, I lazily made my way back to the door. I mean, you could always just skip the salt. I mean, salt for breakfast isn't, like, really necessary. Just saying. Not like you're baking a cake. But as soon as I opened it, I froze. The hallway was completely empty. Where did she go? Jesus, definitely crazy. I muttered to myself and closed the apartment door. Oh my fucking gosh! I don't remember that part. Whoo! Holy shit! My heart went into overdrive. What? What was that? My vision darkened. The shock was so strong, I blacked out for a split second. For a moment, I truly thought I was going to die. Eventually, my sight cleared, my heart slowed, and my breathing returned to normal. Who put salt in their trousers? Right, Pidgey? I was like, what? Just skip it. Doesn't, you know. You don't need to add salt. There's probably a ton of salt. Well, not, I don't know. Maybe not in Ukraine. I don't know. But then, a sharp pain struck my head like I'd been hit by a ball. Hit by a ball? What the hell was that? The question resurfaced in my mind. I think it was a woman's face. I think it was a woman's face. It came out of nowhere like a cheap horror movie jump scare. But where is it now? Could I really be hallucinating from sleep deprivation? Here I am, standing alone, no one around, just my usual apartment. I wiped the sweat off my forehead with my hand. God. I'd been having nightmares lately, but those made sense. Moving to a new city, a sudden change of environment, just stress. That's all it is, right? My left eye twitched involuntarily. Maybe I should just take something to calm down and go back to bed. Tomorrow's my day off, so there's no need to rush anywhere. Hell yeah, that's what's up. That was my reasoning. I quickly took a pill and headed back to the bedroom. I should eat a gummy. As soon as I flopped onto the bed, I closed my eyes and drifted off. Almost instantly. Let's hope no one disturbs me this time. Day 1. What a strange place. What am I even doing here? Though, maybe that's a foolish question. My legs just keep carrying me forward. Some kind of ancient ruins. They must be several hundred years old. Judging by the ornaments and architectural details, I could swear I've never seen anything like this back in Ukraine. More than that, I'm sure nothing like this exists anywhere in the post-Soviet countries either. And yet I moved on. The question, what am I doing here, faded away. It felt pointless. I just kept walking, a mere observer. I couldn't control my own body. It was as if someone else was pulling the strings, forcing me to watch and try to make sense of whatever this was. When did it get dark? Had I really been walking for that long? This place was starting to make me feel deeply uneasy. Where was I even going? Did any of this have meaning? Maybe I'm asking too many questions. After what felt like an eternity, my legs brought me to a statue of a seated creature. Super creepy. The thing was terrifying at first glance. Oh my gosh, I need to get rid of the yawns, you guys! I need to run around the block, naked! The thing was terrifying at first glance. Its glowing eyes seemed to be staring straight at me. Keep going, the voice echoed in my head. I didn't resist. After a while, my pointless wandering came to an end. What the fuck? But what happened next did nothing to bring clarity. A group of figures, cultists maybe, stood around a bonfire dressed in strange robes, conducting what looked like a ritual. Fascinating, sure, but what does any of this have to do with me? Soon they began to chant. I couldn't understand the words. I couldn't even grasp what the song was about. To call it unsettling would be an understatement. Listen to that shit. It's just Charlie Brown's parents. Calm down, guy. The statue's eyes glowed like fireflies. What kind of monster were they worshipping? With every second, being there became harder. The chanting grew louder and louder. Their song drilled into my brain, causing real physical pain. My ears began to bleed. I wanted only one thing, for it all to end. For the statue's eyes to stop glowing, to stop driving me insane. Help me! Please make it stop! I kind of remembered that one. Where's Fancy Pants, too? Where the heck is he? Oh, boy. Man, the dreams I've been having lately. At this rate, I'll end up in a mental hospital. Goodbye, career. I imagined orderlies tying me up with those meme-like expressions. I let out an involuntary laugh. The clock showed around 1. That was a decent nap. There was a missed message from Mom on my phone. She was worried I hadn't called. I grimaced. Come on, I'm not 10 years old anymore. I almost said 10,000 years old. Come on, I'm not 10,000 years old anymore. Jeez. I'm a grown-up now. Then again, she's my mom. Of course she's worried. I should call her back. The events of this morning came flooding back. That woman at the door. And then that face. Did I imagine it? Could a hallucination really be that vivid? With such a terrifying sound? It all happened so fast. My vision went dark, and then everything snapped back to normal. Lately I've been under a lot of stress, but is that really the cause? Then what? A ghost in the apartment? That's insane. I don't even know what to think anymore. Maybe I'm just overthinking this. Alright, time to get myself together. Now, where did I put my toothbrush? She does seem nice. She seems real nice. Examine every room you're in carefully. Explore even the places that seem unimportant. To continue the game, click the left mouse button or press the spacebar. Good luck. Alright. Here's all my junk. Phone charger, power bank, and so on. Sadly, no money in here. What a shame. soft pillows that are just calling me to sleep. And underneath them are my headphones. Listening to music is the last thing I want right now. My favorite Canadian singer is The Weekday. The guy used to be homeless and climbed his way to the stage from rock bottom. Truly an inspiring story. I bought this poster just recently and decided to bring it with me to my new place. There you are! After digging through my backpack, I finally found my toothbrush and toothpaste. Now I can make this face of mine look presentable. Or I could explore my room a bit more. Let's go wash up. I look kind of rough today. I look like some guy about to search for his wife in a gloomy, fog-covered town full of monsters. And in the end, it turns out he was the one who killed her. That's not specific at all. Okay, enough with the nonsense. There's Fancy. Hey, Fancy Pants. Well, looks like there's no hot water today. But hey, what did I expect from an apartment this cheap? Should be thankful there's running water at all. Alright, this is just temporary. I'll save up a bit and get something better. I was thinking the same thing today. Damn, something got in my eye. Gotta check it out. Exclamation, exclamation, exclamation! God. Who's there? I turned around and saw no one. What the hell is going on here? This time I'm sure I didn't imagine it. Ah, nice! Thanks, Nadas. What is that? My hands were trembling and sweat began to trickle down my temples. God, what's happening in this apartment? I turned off the faucet. I had clearly seen something that shouldn't exist in this world. Oh, the music! It's creepy. I rubbed my eyes several times. Who was that woman? Why is she here? Those questions raced through my mind, but what scared me more was that I had no idea what to do. My brain must have decided to shut down. The next second, my eyelids felt heavy. That was definitely not a dream. But it's impossible. That face, that corpse-like skin. This is insane. I don't want to stay here. I seriously need to find a new place to live. I jumped up and rushed out of the room. Well, hello! When I left the bathroom, I nearly collapsed from shock. A girl was floating in the air in the room. Hey, who the hell are you? How did you get into my apartment? The girl sighed sadly and then said, Actually, this is my home. I used to live here. I closed my eyes again, hoping I was still dreaming. But even after slapping myself a few times, I realized I really wasn't asleep. What do you mean you're home? Who are you? Where are your parents? She sighed deeply, like I had brought up something painful. I'm Anya. My dad left, and my mom's somewhere nearby. You've seen her already. She's really mad, you know. Some guy barged into our apartment. Seen her? Wait, is she talking about that thing? Oh God, what is wrong with this girl? I don't get any of this. You're so dumb if you don't get it. Tell him, Anya. Look at her. I love her. I was still in a state of complete confusion. Okay, I won't fry your brain. You won't get it right away anyway. I'm a ghost. What? A ghost? A normal one. And my mom too, by the way. Didn't it bother you that I'm kinda legless? But I'm not mean, really. Unlike Mom, sometimes I'm scared of her too. She's angry at people, especially those living in our apartment, because it's still our home. There were others before you. Mom, well, you know, did them in. The girl stuck out her tongue and mimicked someone being hanged. It might have looked funny from the outside, but I got chills down my spine. Wait, how is this even possible? What happened to you? Anya's face turned sad again. I don't want to talk about it. It was really scary. Let's not talk about that. Just know, Mom won't leave you alone. She'll slowly drive you mad. She kinda enjoys it. Though, not exactly. It's complicated. Anyway, try to figure out how to get her to let you live, okay? Screw this. I'm packing up and getting out of here right now. Ugh, same old story. Everyone says that. I'm tired of it. Look, if Mom gets attached to you, that's it. You can move to the other side of the world. She'll still find you. Mom's really powerful and scary. If you leave, she'll get furious. And then she'll definitely kill you fast. So for now, you've got at least a chance, even if it's a small one. But how? How do I survive? Anya spread her arms. I don't know. Maybe the neighbors have something useful. Ask around. As far as I know, Mom gives 4 days before, Treat it like a game. Okay, I gotta go. I'll drop by tomorrow. Hope you're still alive. Hey, wait! The girl vanished instantly, like she dissolved into thin air. This all sounded like total lunacy. What now? A psycho mom ghost is gonna stalk me and try to drive me insane? Seriously? This is no joke anymore. What kind of cursed place did I rent, for God's sake? I need to get out of here as soon as possible. But Anya said it's a bad idea. What if she's telling the truth and her mom really does kill me even faster if I leave? But can I even trust her? She's just a kid. Or a ghost kid. Oh, God. Should I try leaving? When I did the demo, I stayed. But I kind of want to see what happens if I leave. And then I'll come back around and stay after that. Because that's the one I really want to do. But I want to see what happens. So I'm going to do it. Screw all this. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. That very second, I grabbed everything I could reach. Something deep down whispered this was a bad idea. But I didn't listen. Fear flooded over me, clouding my mind. I wanted to get out of that place as fast as possible. Dealing with the paranormal just wasn't something I could handle. Pussy. Oh. Oh, wow. Try stealing stuff? Pidgey. Why would you think that's the solution? I bolted out of the apartment with my suitcase in hand. Throw coffee everywhere? I mean, I like the spirit behind it. Poo in their toilet, but don't flush. As expected, the landlord didn't respond to my calls or messages. Bastard. He clearly knew what he was getting tenants into. I didn't go to my parents. I decided to stay at my friend's dorm for now. At least there are people there. No ghosts. I can deal with discomfort if it means sleeping peacefully. 3 days passed and nothing happened to me. Apparently Anya lied. But why? So I'd stay and try to uncover the mystery of her and her mother? But did anyone ask if I wanted that? Sorry, but paranormal bullshit wasn't included in the rent. What's done is done. Pee on the toilet seat? Lick the doorknobs! Have you been doing Phasmo research, Pidgey? Is this where you're getting all these tips? I just hope my life returns to normal now. It's surprisingly warm today. If only winter was always like this. What should I do when I get back? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey kid, turn around! Oh, damn. How? Why? Well, I mean, it happens. I thought I had escaped. That I had been saved. But everything turned out differently. It's funny. Someone. Help. Blood flooded my eyes. It was becoming increasingly difficult to breathe. That girl tried to warn... Is this the end? I don't want to die. I don't want to die like this on the cold asphalt. Guys, that's literally my worst fear. Like, I do not, that's like my worst fear of how to go out. I always have this, like, I picture myself laying on the side of the road all fucking mangled from a car accident or something, and I'm like still conscious, just dying, waiting to die. Just, ugh! Sounds awful. All that time to panic. Oh, the heartbeat. Ah! That's creepy. The end. Alright. Well, I guess stay is the correct answer. You nearly did? Oh my god, Pidgey. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, thank God. Thank God that you fucking survived. Holy shit. I don't know if I could ever, like, I mean, I don't know. I've never been through it. I've been in car accidents, but nothing, like, super crazy. I feel like I probably wouldn't be able to, like, drive around anymore again. Oh my god. Whew. Aw, man. Can you imagine a world without a Pidgey? Aw. That would suck. Jeez, that sounds awful. The weather hasn't been great lately. It's never, oh, I'm just gonna skip through this shit all quick, cause blah 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 blah. I already did it. Click 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 click. Oh, I wonder what happens if you say not my problem. Sorry, but I don't have any salt myself. I'll have to go buy some at the market. Oh, she gets sad. The woman's expression changed. Clearly, that wasn't the answer she was expecting. But that's her problem. Waking someone up this early and then asking for something? She's lucky I didn't tell her to get lost. Or I would have been totally within my rights. Oh, Paigey, I mean it. She didn't reply. Yeah, she's crazy. Falling back asleep now was going to be tough. It always is for me. Once I'm woken up, it takes forever to drift off again. But the sedative should help. Tomorrow's my day off, so there's no need to rush anywhere. That was my reasoning. I quickly took a pill and headed back to the bedroom. As soon as I flopped on the bed, I closed my... Okay. Yeah. Same stuff. Okay. Spooky dream again. Spooky dream. Spooky dream. Same thing. Creepy, creepy. Freaking cults. Okay. Man, the dreams I've been having lately. At this rate, I'll end up in a mental hospital. Goodbye, career. Da 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 da. Not 10,000 years old anymore. Inspected everything. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, bitty, boop, boop, bitty, boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Look around. Oh, okay. The monster has 8 eyes, and the text has 6. It's probably AI. Just kind of disappointing to think about, but whatever. Yeah, he's gonna pass out. Then he's gonna meet Anya. Alright, let's see if her conversation is different since he did not give the salt. When I left the bathroom, I nearly collapsed from shock. A girl was floating in the air in the room. Hey, who the hell are you? How did you get into my apartment? Calm down, buddy. The girl sighed sadly, then said, Actually, this is my home. I used to live here. I closed my eyes again, hoping I was still dreaming. But even after slapping myself a few times, I realized I really wasn't asleep. What do you mean you're home? Who are you? Where are your parents? She sighed deeply, like I had brought up something painful. I'm Anya. My dad left, and my mom's somewhere nearby. You've seen her already. She's really mad, you know. Some guy barged into our apartment. Seen her? Wait, is she talking about that thing? Oh God, what is wrong with this girl? I don't get any of this. You're so dumb if you don't get it. I was still in a state of complete confusion. Okay, I won't fry your brain. You won't get it right anyway. I'm a ghost. What? A ghost? A normal one. And my mom too, by the way. Didn't it bother you that I'm kind of legless? But I'm not mean, really, unlike Mom. Sometimes I'm scared of her too. She's angry at people, especially those living in our apartment, because it's still our home. There were others before you. Mom, well, you know, did them in. The girl stuck her tongue out and mimicked someone being hanged. Something about this artwork here reminds me of books that I read as a kid. I'm trying to remember. Like, there was one that I used to read that I was, like, obsessed with, and it had an audiobook, and I would go into the library and I would play the cassette tape, and I would listen to it. And I think it was that one, the girl with the green ribbon or something, and she, like, has a green ribbon around her neck and shit, and, like, she meets a guy and they fall in love and they get married, and she tells him never to take the ribbon off and to promise her don't ever take the ribbon off. And then one night he got, like, too curious, he couldn't stand it anymore, took the ribbon off, and her head fell off. That was the story. I love it. Anyway, this kind of reminds me of that. It might have looked funny from the outside, but I got chills down my spine. Wait, how is this even possible? What happened to you? Anya's face turned sad again. I don't want to talk about it. It was really scary. Let's not talk about that. Just know, Mom won't leave you alone. She'll slowly drive you mad. She kind of enjoys it, though not exactly. It's complicated. Anyway, try to figure out how to get her to let you live, okay? Screw this. I'm packing up and getting out of here right now. Hey, wait. The girl vanishes. Stay. Okay. No. Something inside me says if I leave, it'll only get worse. Yep, you will not last. As stupid and illogical as it sounded, I decided to stay. At least for now. I need to figure out what to do next. Anya said I have about 4 days, give or take. That means I have to get everything done within that time. My hands instinctively clutched my head. Damn it, I won't make it. What the hell am I supposed to do? Panic was creeping in fast. What do I do? What do I do? I slapped myself. Okay, calm down. Panic won't help. That means I'll only have evenings to act, and during that time I need to figure out how to calm the angry spirit. This is insane. Treat it like a game, she said. Biatch. First things first. I should check the apartment more thoroughly, especially the child's room. Maybe there are clues. Or talk to the neighbors. Maybe someone knows something. Either way, it's all up to me. I better take my backpack just in case. You remember that story, Fidgy? Oh my god, Nandas, you remember too? That's awesome. Oh, it's one of my favorites. So weird, like, and it was a children's book. Oh. Alright, so this should have been Anya's room. Feels like someone rearranged everything here. The room looks a bit cramped. Alright, time to look around. Pitch darkness outside. I can't see a thing. I tried to open the window, but the handle wouldn't budge. A chill ran through my whole body. It definitely shouldn't be night now. So what the hell? With every second I stayed, things felt more terrifying. I need to keep searching. A bunch of children's books and fairy tales. Anya must have loved to read when she was alive. The only familiar one is The Little Prince. My mom used to read it to me as a kid. That one stood out from the rest, like it held a special place, as if it meant something important. Too bad my current situation is nothing like a fairy tale. Let's roll! I wonder why this dresser is wrapped in chains. Someone clearly didn't want whatever's inside to fall into the wrong hands. My gut tells me this could be useful. I need to find a way to open it. Okay. And then this book. Typical childish doodles in a notebook. Must have been Anya's drawings. Not exactly talented, but better than I could draw at her age. Sadly, nothing useful here. Okay. That was it for this room, I believe. Inspect the kitchen. Maybe there's something useful in the kitchen. I should check the cabinets. I rummaged through the drawer and found nothing but those same old pills. Only one left, but I think I'll take it with me. Valerian added to the inventory. Boop! The teapot had cold tea in it. This is the last thing I care about right now. Not me, I want some tea. Nothing useful here. I doubt the spices Mom packed will help me fight ghosts. But there was a small kitchen knife in here. I don't know why I'd need it, but I feel like I should take it, just in case. Good idea. Yes, yes. When your life is at stake, have something to defend yourself. Okay. That's it for that room. Why is this still an option, but the kitchen isn't? Did I miss something? I know I did the first time it was this book, but I got it this time. There's really like nothing else. Man, I could so easily design a game like this. But with real art. Maybe I'll try that. Actually sounds really fun to do that. Still gotta I gotta check out the freaking the workshop thing for golf with your friends. I want to see if I can make a golf course too. Anyway, sidetracked. Sorry guys. Go to the hallway. One sec, I need to take a sip of my drink. Alright, 23. No one's answering. I knocked again, but was ignored once more. I pulled the handle and realized the door was unlocked. Anyone here? Hello? Neighbors? Neighborinos? Anyone home? Clearly not. What a mess in this apartment. Feels like I walked into an abandoned place. Is it even okay for me to enter someone else's home uninvited? No, actually. I don't like this at all. Okay. What's in this room? Nothing? Yeah, the kitchen. Okay. Remember there was the jug of blood! The cupboard was full of junk, dishes, spices, and utensils. I was about to stop rummaging when I spotted a strange jar. It contained blood. I wondered why it was kept here. Yeah, I would too. Jar of blood added to inventory. Such a weird fucking thing. There's probably nothing else to do here. Okay. Bedroom? Oh yeah, the note. I don't know how to describe the sheer horror unfolding in my apartment. It's all because of that damned Kovalenko apartment. I have no idea what went on in there. I only ever heard screams, but I thought it wasn't my business. Now that woman haunts me every single day. She's in my dreams, in the mirrors, everywhere. There's no peace from her. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind! The word family keeps flashing in my head. What family? Whose? I hear her. God, it's already too late for me. Family. What could it mean? Anything else? Anything else? I think that was it for this room. Nothing to do here, just an empty broken bathtub. What about this note though? Notes lie on the floor with the message, she's already close. Creepy. I feel my strength leaving me. My eyes close on their own. My body grows heavy. I just slept recently. I need to get to the bedroom fast or I'll collapse. What? Have Tevo narrate? Oh my god, that would be really cool. That'd be awesome. Daddy! Daddy's back. Mom, Dad's home. Anya, sweetheart, I missed you and your mom so much. Finally, you're here. Anya missed you all week. Couldn't be helped. Had to travel for work. You know me, honey. Not a fan of business trips. Dad, let's play. Anya, Dad is tired. He needs to rest. Don't look so sad, sunshine. I promise, once I rest, we'll play. Alright, take off your coat and come to the table. I've been cooking all day. Dad, look, I drew our family. Not bad, sunshine, but you still need more practice, especially with hands. You meanie, I tried really hard. Don't be mad, sweetheart. I really appreciate that you drew our family. Why don't you draw a hand? Just sit down and show her how to draw fucking hands. Mr. Hand Critic. Aw, not us. Okay. Another day, same nightmare. Same nightmare? Pitch black outside. I opened my eyes and checked my phone right away. The clock was stuck at 1 p.m. The date hadn't changed either. Not sure this is even surprising anymore. I feel a bit better than I did yesterday, though that's saying little. I'm not sleepy, but my arms ache a little. Alright, time to get up and deal with all this madness. Oh no. A new wave of fear washed over me. Somehow I already knew who it was. But I had no choice. Only one question remained. Why is she doing all this? I hadn't done anything to her or her daughter. Why knock on the door when she could easily come in herself? Alright, Dennis, pull yourself together. Shaking like a kitten, I looked through the peephole. I knew it would be her. I stayed silent. I just didn't have the courage now. That woman's voice sounded so unnatural it made me tremble even more. Her smile never left her face, not for a second. I can feel you shaking. That is so creepy. What do you want from me? Tell me, boy, what is something so sacred and dear to my Anya that she'd never want to lose it? Family. What book do you think my lovely daughter found especially interesting? The Little Prince. Fascinating. Tell me one more thing. What's my Anya's last name? Kovalenko! I see. Well, see you again, Dennis. You have 3 more days. I swear, the last time I was this nervous answering questions was back in college. What was that? And more importantly, why? Wow, you actually got all the answers right. Turned around toward the voice. You again. Who else were you expecting to see here? Met my mom already? Well done. You learned a lot about me. Props. I've got a good memory. I snorted. What the hell was that? What were all those questions for? It's hard to say for sure. You know, even ghosts get lonely, and they need some way to entertain themselves, especially when you're already 36 years old like Mom was. Why the hell did you drag me into this? No need to shout. I didn't drag you into anything. I instinctively grabbed my forehead. Come on, cheer up. What's your plan now? I don't know. I'll keep searching. Maybe check the whole building. Get some air outside. My head's gonna explode from all this madness. That's exactly the problem. What? I think you've noticed that it's always dark outside. Here's the thing. Since you chose to stay, you're now in a kind of vacuum. One that won't let you leave. What? What do you mean? Will you stop yelling already? Her face. It's part of Mom's, let's say, power. She trapped you here, just like everyone before you, and only she can let you go. No matter how many windows you break or how hard you pull the entrance doors, it won't help. My head buzzed, my heart pounded louder, my knees buckled. But how? I'm really sorry, but there's no way out. You're trapped. God. I instinctively started crossing myself, hoping it might help in this situation. That's useless. A priest lived here before you, and God didn't help him. I'll check in later. Good luck. Wait, I still have questions. But it was too late. Anya vanished into thin air again. Now I truly had no way out. I wanted to scream and throw a fit, but what would that change? I'd probably just amuse the ghosts. They must love watching people scream in agony. I won't give them that satisfaction. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the hallway, because I need to finish inspecting this place that I had to leave. Where was I? Bathroom. There's a note in here. I want to read it. Oh, won't let me read it. Alright. Is that really it? For this place? I guess that's it. Alright. 22. No one's answering. Knocked again, but was ignored once more. The door is still shut. Maybe no one's home. Alright. Now we're getting into it, guys! We're just about back where we left off. And check all the apartments. Looks like I went up a floor, but none of the apartments have numbers. I don't think it's worth knocking on every single door. Finding a living, and more importantly, sane person in this madness would be a miracle. But dreaming doesn't hurt. Door's locked. Door's locked. Door's locked. This apartment is just as much of a mess as the others. And again, not a single soul. Where did all the people go? Did she really kill them all? There should have been bodies, bloodstains, something. But no, nothing. Their families probably have no idea what happened to them. Mom and Dad won't even know what happened to me. The thought sent a jolt through my body. Okay. What's that strange hole in the wall? Ropes are sticking out of it like they crawled out themselves. When I touched them with my fingers, they moved like they were alive. What the hell is this house made of? I've got a knife in my backpack. Maybe I should try cutting them. When I pulled out the knife and started cutting, the ropes seemed to resist, not letting me do it. The blade kept slipping, like something was pushing it away. But I won't give up that easily. That thought raced through my mind, and I started cutting with renewed determination. And I did it! One sharp strike, and one of the ropes fell to the floor. Surprisingly, the rest seemed to feel pain and quickly recoiled back into the wall, clearing the way. Though the rusty knife couldn't take it, it practically crumbled in my hand. Okay. Before I go there, I want to check out the rest of this place. There's other stuff, isn't there? Yeah, the boards are nailed shut. No way I'm getting through. And even if I could, it's just a ruined room ahead. Doubt there's anything useful there. Better give up on trying to get in. What's this note? Here we go. I regretted moving here the moment we arrived. Katya and I thought we were finally getting our own quiet little nest, but things turned out very differently. At first, Katya began seeing a terrifying woman in the mirrors. Her reflection would appear almost every day. Then the walls in the apartment started cracking, and literally crumbling apart. We were ready to flee, but suddenly realized there was no way out. Outside the windows, an impenetrable darkness, as if the world beyond the house had vanished, and all communication was gone. And then the girl appeared, Anya. She said we only had a few days before her mother, something horrifying, monstrous, would come for us. It sounds insane, absurd, but... Right after that note, there was another. Katya disappeared yesterday. I searched the entire house, knocked on every door, but all the apartments were empty. Empty as if no one had ever lived in them. How was that even possible? Later, I ended up in some kind of nightmare place, complete darkness, like a void. I don't know what it was, but only my hearing helped me escape. I listened, crawled, felt my way through. Only my ears saved me. I never found Katya. The food is almost gone, and now the passage to the kitchen is blocked. Someone or something barricaded it with wooden planks. There's no way out anymore. I'm in despair. I don't know how much longer I can hold on. Rip Katya. Is there anything in here I need? No. Alright. Time to enter the hole. Mothers are like that. As soon as I entered the room, I spotted another monster. It sat motionless on the couch like it was asleep, completely unresponsive to me. Just the sight of it made my whole body tremble. Gotta get out before it wakes up, echoed in my head. I slowly started backing away, but I carelessly stepped on an empty soda can lying on the floor. Whoopsie! Poopsie! A distinct, dull clunk echoed through the room. Shit! The creature started scanning the room. So spooky. It opened its mouth, looks like the monster wants to say something. Oh, a new human. Or did I already dream about you? His voice and cough sounded more like an old man living alone, talking to himself, than some kind of monster. Why so stiff, like you've seen a ghost? Sure, I'm no looker, but hey, come on in, don't be shy, kid. Who are you? My voice trembled. I spoke like a nervous schoolboy facing his teacher. Call me Svoznik. Emphasis on the O. Or was it the A? Wait, is there even an A? Damn, forgot again. Been sitting here for 100 years, maybe 2. Haven't seen a calendar in ages. Not many folks left around here. Just the ones that crazy lady hasn't dragged off yet. So I nap and talk to the ceiling. Sometimes I even answer myself. Handy, really. But you, good job. Usually when folks see me, it's all screams and shrieks. Oh, a monster! No one ever sees the person behind the face. I've got a personality, hobbies, joint issues. You think I chose this face when I crawled out of the void? He might as well have started whining about mortgage rates. Yeah, I guess that's rough. My name's Dennis. Nice, nice. Wait, what was it? David? That's it. Dennis. Ah, whatever. I love this monster. So tell me, what brings you here? How'd you get past my security ropes? That was you? I just cut through them with a knife. Yep, I usually set them up when I nap. If someone sneaks in, they move and I wake up, in theory. But I guess old age caught up with me. Slept like a rock this time. Oh, well, sorry for cutting them. Don't worry, I'm just happy someone dropped by. I'm starting to feel like part of the furniture. Despite his grim appearance, there was no hostility in his voice. But it could be a trap. I had to be careful with him. How do you even end up here? Where are you from? You want the whole story from the beginning? Well, preferably. All right then. In the beginning, there was nothing, and then God created. Not that beginning. I mean how you got here. Oh, look. Some lunatic did a ritual, boom, and here I am. Been sitting here like an old man on a bench ever since. Then people started going nuts, disappearing. I think you already figured out who's behind it. I nodded silently. She doesn't bother me. Maybe she thinks I'm already living out my days, or just forgets. You noticed? She loves roses. Me, I'm allergic to flowers. But take it from me, don't trust women who look like that. Speaking from experience, smells like trouble. Big time. I see. Have you ever thought of leaving the apartment to find something out? I did, 10 times at least. Even stepped out once, I think. Or was that a dream? The halls are empty. Only that lady pacing around scaring folks. Why would I go? I've got warm slippers here. She doesn't bother me, but I'm wary of her. Don't want her mad at me. My heart's not made of iron. That's sad. Anyway, do you know how to get out of here? Ah, Daniel, it's tough. Maybe even impossible. How many times do I have to tell you? It's Dennis! Oh, don't yell. I got it, I got it. After that, snoring followed immediately. Hey, old man, you zoned out or what? I snapped my fingers in front of his face. Rude! Oh, sorry. Dozed off again. Anyway, here's what I know. She used to be human. If a ritual turned her into this, then there must be a way to reverse it. Probably. I can't remember anymore. I see. God, what have I gotten myself into? Feels like a bad dream. Oh, poor guy. I get you. But I'll tell you something. Folks like me have been among humans for ages. We're just invisible. If you saw guys like me every day, would it surprise you to see me now? I don't know. Probably not. Exactly. Habit, my boy. It's all about habit. Like with blood. Tasty at first, then it gets old. And after that, you drink it just out of habit. You get it. Weird analogies, but I got the gist. Ah, I'm rambling again. Old age, you know. Sorry, I drift sometimes. By the way, I've got junk. I mean useful stuff. I could share. But there's a fee. In the form of your blood. I gulped and stared into his darting eyes. Ha ha, don't look at me like that. Old man's just joking, sweetheart. Just joking. I love that he calls him sweetheart. You've got a weird sense of humor. Honestly, it doesn't matter whose blood. Jarred, store-bought, as long as it's not spoiled. Fair trade, as you folks say. Barter. And why do you even need blood? As you might have guessed, I'm not from around here. For me, blood is like your morning coffee, just without the sugar, and with a taste of life. But I'm no ghoul, no. Only from corpses. I'm a gentleman. Though hell, ever since that lady showed up, there's not even corpses left. I've been on a diet for a month now. Look at me, I'm all bones. Alright, got it. So, got any blood? Here, I found a jar of blood. It's your lucky fucking day. Oh, you made an old man happy. Thanks, Dennis. As promised, here's some of my junk. Gonna give him his junk. Blood. Like picturing the Homer Simpson gif. This key's bloody too, but hey, might come in handy. Bloody key added to inventory. Bing, bing, bing. Also, got this little figurine. Don't ask who or what it is. I value my life. Strange figurine added to inventory. Also, there's a really weird room. I even marked it. Better not go in. What's in there? You don't need to know. You're young. Take an old man's advice. Alright, if you say so. Thanks for the help. Don't mention it. If you ever want to talk, come by. Don't be shy. I'll take a nap now, but feel free to wake me. Just a heads up, my front door's blocked. You'll see a cart there. Don't bother with it. Better use the hole. Got it. After that, Svoznik seemed to fall asleep instantly. Time to move on. Alright. I guess that's it for this room. Was that this one? I think it was. What about this one? Door's locked. Damn it, the path is blocked! What the hell is wrong with this place? With every door I open, with every passing minute here, it's getting harder to keep it together. Even the air here feels different. The room to the left is locked. Well, I don't have many choices here. Alright, guys. I'm going to take a quick break before we continue on. I think this is just about where we left off. Okay? So, I'm going to leave it cliffhanging for a sec. I'm going to run and get another drink. I will be right back. Hang tight. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm back. I found a Ferrero Rocher candy that I didn't know I had, and I'm pretty excited about it. It's not like a normal one, though. It's flat. So, I wonder what that's going to be like. Okay. Are we ready? I'm trying to remember. One of the doors led down to some weird fucking thing. And then the other one... Oh, man, I can't remember. Whatever. We'll just try. It is recommended to save at this point. Oh, that's right! Thank you for the freaking recommendation. Oh, shit! Wait, no. Save. 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 Okay. Scared the shit out of me. Oh, no. Am I still fucked, though? Because I already clicked in. Oh, God. Well, it is what it is. Okay. Wonder where this corridor leads. For some reason, I felt uneasy again. I walked for several minutes, but the space did not change. It feels like I'm walking in circles. The strangeness didn't end there. When I turned around, there was only a wall behind me. The door had vanished. Sweat beaded on my forehead again. That's not ominous at all. Now what? How stupid it would be to say, who's there right now? Pretty fucking stupid. I hear something. Okay. Oh my god, fuck! Holy shit, fuck. Ears will show you the right way. Okay, thanks. Okay. Well, I think I just fucked myself. Because I already clicked in. Oh no, my dumbass. Okay. Left. 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 It's all in the left ear. Left. All right. All right. Oh, weird. Oh, that's awesome. I am so glad I have decent fucking headphones right now. What the fuck was that? And where the hell am I now? Okay, I'm gonna save it again. Yes. Another corridor. Only one way. Forward. I desperately tried to catch my breath, my temples still pounding. A silhouette began emerging from the darkness. Here we go, guys. It was staring at me. Me? A copy of myself, my face, my clothes, but that smirk was definitely not mine. What the hell are you? I couldn't take it anymore and screamed at the top of my lungs. My wicked reflection just burst out laughing and quickly vanished into the darkness. Wait! Rage boiled inside me, and I recklessly chased after my copy. I ran so fast, I didn't notice everything going dark around me. And I ran so far away. Suddenly a flash of light struck my eyes. Where am I now? I need to accept the fact that this place is cursed, or maybe I've just gone insane. After all this, I can feel my strength leaving me again. I could barely stay on my feet. I just need to lie down for a minute. Don't do it, bro. Don't do it, bro. You only have a fucking 3 days. My legs... I just sat down next to the wall, leaning against it. My body wasn't listening to me anymore. It didn't care about the madness, or even that some creature might devour it. Gotta get up. Isn't that a song? Bro, that was not good. Yep, day 3. What is it, 4 days? 4 or 5 days? Get lost! Oh, uh-oh, here we go. Backstory. Anya, sweetheart, don't cry. My poor girl. Have you completely lost your mind? How dare you raise your hand against a child? You're all getting in my way. Get the hell out of here. How many times do I have to tell you not to bother me? You've locked yourself in the kitchen, constantly writing something, yelling, sometimes not even letting me cook dinner. What happened to you on that business trip? You've changed. Anya is afraid of you, and so am I. If this miserable apartment had another room with a desk, I'd be sitting there. So I'll say it again. Get the hell out of here. No one is allowed to come in until I say so. Just look at what you've become. Unshaven, with bags under your eyes. I won't even mention the smell coming from you. When was the last time you even washed? I'm tired of falling asleep alone in the bed and listening to your insane mumbling from the kitchen. Anya keeps asking whether her dad has gone insane. Shut up, Masha. Don't push me. Don't push you, is that it? And that's all you can say? Shut up. How much longer am I supposed to endure this? Anya needs a father, and I need a husband. Shut up, shut up, shut up. What are you mumbling there? Give it to me. I want to at least see what you traded your family for. Don't touch it. Mumbling? I don't care. Give me those scribbles of yours. I told you. Oh, shit. Oh, snap. Shut your damn mouth. Uh-oh. Dad, stop, please. Oh, this is terrible. You, shut your mouth, too. Does it hurt? Good, you stupid freak. That'll teach you not to stick your nose into my business. Uh-oh, it's getting a swirly on YouTube. Not liking that. Hold on. Check my OBS. I wonder if it's YouTube. You still have the strength to say something? It doesn't matter. My work is almost finished. Stop crying. Wipe the blood from your nose and get ready. You too, brat. Stop whining. Where's my rope? I'll tie you up so you don't thrash around so much. What? What are you going to do? You'll find out soon, Mishenka. Oh, shit. My head. It hurts terribly. My vision is blurred. God, where am I? It felt like my head was about to burst like a watermelon. Still, I had to admit that the cold floor no longer felt so cold. More than that, it was even soft. My head had settled into a comfortable position, as if it were resting on a pillow. Wait, on a pillow? Oh! Back in the bedroom. I don't know how that freaking happened. Oh no. What am I doing here? I clearly remembered being knocked out in the hallway right after I passed that strange obstacle. So why am I here again? Oh boy. That sound alone made me shudder. My whole body convulsed, and the air seemed to grow thinner. Not this. My legs wouldn't obey, as if they got up on their own and walked toward the door. Look at it shaking! Like a kitten! And now I'm standing in front of it. What should I do next? Look through the peephole again? I don't want to. Come on. Something cold behind me forcefully shoved me toward the peephole. Yeah. Look. I resisted, tried to break free, but whatever it was had an overwhelming strength. Oh boy. And once again, I'm looking through the peephole. Her eyes. They're looking straight into mine. She sees me. She feels me. That's creepy. I can't even blink. Can't move. Can't swallow. It wasn't always like this. I used to enjoy ordinary things just like everyone else. But I had to reject all of that and become something else. Still, sometimes I remember those beautiful days. What flowers did my husband give me? Interesting. Youth is a golden age. Why did I have to die during that very golden time? How old was I when I died? Oh, man. Oh, 36. I see. Every person has a name, and I once had one too, before the ritual was performed. What was my name? Oh no, I don't remember any of those names. It was Mashka, wasn't it? Was that... Oh no. Help! um, yeesh. I'm not sure. I'm gonna say it's one of these two. Does Mashka translate to something else in English? Let me see. I think it's Maria. I see. Tomorrow, Dennis. Tomorrow your fate will be decided. Oh boy. That's okay, Nandas. The spirit vanished, leaving me trembling with fear. Did I get lucky? I hope so. Dennis, you're alive! Oh, I'm so glad! I turned toward the familiar voice. Oh man, I keep clicking. How do I go back? Oh, I can go back. Anya was standing in front of me again. I'd already stopped being surprised by her sudden appearances. You collapsed in the hallway. I got scared, you dummy, thinking you were completely exhausted. Hey to you too. Tell me, what happened? Why am I back in the apartment again? I was the one who saw you lying there unconscious. I asked my friend Vova to help carry you. Vova? Who's that? Are you deaf or what? I told you, my friend. He lives in one of those apartments where you passed out. Ah, I see. So I owe it to you and this Vova that I didn't end up lying there? Of course. I shook you as hard as I could, but in that state there was nothing else I could do. Anya's tone noticeably grew sadder. Listen, I have a question. One of many, actually. Why are you helping me? What are you listening with? I already told you. I'm bored. And besides... She hesitated for a moment. I don't like what Mom is doing. I don't want to watch people die in fear. She's not like that at all. Mom was always kind. She never hurt anyone. But everything changed after Dad came back. Anya grew sad again. Anya, tell me what happened to you. What did your dad do? He... No, I don't want to remember. Please, it will help me better understand what happened to you, and survive. No, I can't hear you. Anya, please. You're trying to make me relive the most terrifying moment of my past life. Do you know what that feels like? I'm not asking you to tell me everything in detail, only what happened to your father. The cult of lighters. What? Oh, we're gonna find out about the cult. Cool. What does that mean? You'll find out yourself if you want to. That's it, I'm tired of you. Anya! She vanished once again. could have happened to them if she refuses to admit it? Most likely that bastard did something to them. Only one thought kept spinning in my head. It could have been a brutal murder. Could that be why Anya's mother became a spirit? Okay, genius. But where did she get such immense power? Meanwhile, Anya is no different from an ordinary child. The cult of lighters. What could that mean? Was their father connected to it? Then does that mean it was a ritual sacrifice? Try making sense of that. No time to waste. I'll continue exploring this building. I think I should check that strange passage where I followed the sound. I'm going to save again. Okay. Oh, how strange. There used to be a passage with corridors here, and I could feel someone walking behind me. Now there's nothing here. I think I should search everything. Yes. I rummaged through the room, but found nothing but junk. There's nothing here, an empty room. I don't remember apartments like this existing in panel buildings. Though, if only this were the only strange thing here. Damn, it's locked. Damn, it's locked here too. Oh boy. To my surprise, it turned out to be unlocked. There was nothing in the apartment. Just an empty room with a single table behind which sat or was sitting yet another creature. Cool, I like the glowing light. Though I wouldn't say he looked like the paranormal residents of this building. The guy seemed fairly human, albeit deformed. He was sitting there examining an old button phone. Hello? The guy looked at me and broke into a wide smile. A disgusting smell wafted from his mouth, making me grimace involuntarily. Oh, Uncle Dennis, it's you! It's me, Vova! Anya asked me to help you. Uncle Dennis? Oh, shit. So that's the friend she was talking about. Hi, Vova, and thanks for the help. No problem. I'd do anything for Anya. She's the only one who talks to me. The guy spoke with difficulty, like a child just learning how to express himself properly. Sometimes it took him several seconds just to say a single word. You made it through Doppler's labyrinth. Not everyone manages that, I'll tell you. That was a pretty cool feature of the game. I like that. I should do more games with that kind of thing going on. Just don't go into his room. Uncle Svoznik marked it. You better not go in there. Doppler is evil, just like Anya's mom, but Uncle Svoznik is kind, and so am I. I can understand, thank you, Vova. Now listen, do you know how I can get further? The central door in the corridor is locked. Why do you need to go there, Uncle Dennis? It's scary there. I don't think there's anything left in this place that could scare me. In the past 2 days I've seen so much that I'd probably have ended up in a mental hospital by now. Why would you go there, Uncle Dennis? Are you sick? I'm not even sure how to answer that. That's beside the point. I really need to find out what happened to Anya and her family. For me, it's a matter of survival. Poor Anya. She's been through so much. And her mom, she's a real mean one. I still shiver when I remember what she did to Vova. Aw, Vova. What do you mean? Vova moved here with his parents, but they didn't love him. They said Vova was ugly and stupid. Oh. Tears welled up in his eyes, which he immediately brushed away. Oh. I want to hug him. Then, when Anya's mom appeared, his parents abandoned Vova out of fear. Assholes! Vova was scared. He didn't know what to do. Then Anya appeared, and she was kind to Vova. She was the first who wanted to be friends with him. Anya offered Vova to join their family. Can you imagine, Uncle Dennis? Vova had a family again. What do you mean, a family again? Anya and her mom made me like this too, not alive. It hardly hurt, but now Vova has a family, even if Anya's mom really scares Vova. Usually she turns others into mindless mannequins who've lost their sanity, but she was kind to Vova, because Anya asked her to leave Vova the way he was. His story sent chills down my spine. At the same time, I felt sorry for the guy. Everyone had abandoned him, and he found friends among those who had long been dead. Anya even gave me this phone. It doesn't work, but I like pressing the buttons. It's fun. Would you like to try, Uncle Dennis? Thanks, I'll pass. By the way, do you know what happened to your former parents? Anya's mom found Vova's old parents. Vova doesn't know exactly what happened to them, but they were found lying in a pool of their own blood in their new apartment. But Vova isn't sad. Those parents didn't love him. Yeah, that's creepy. Don't take this the wrong way, but what exactly happened to you? Why are you like this? Like what? Vova is Vova. I figured it was better not to ask any more about his appearance, so as not to upset him. It's nothing. Don't worry about it. My question still stands. How do I get to the central door? Can you help me, please? You'll need a key. Vova has one, but I won't just give it to you, Uncle Dennis. And what do you want for it? Vova wants a new phone. Just not one of those modern ones with buttons. An old, good one with buttons. And where am I supposed to get a phone like that? I know, there's one in that apartment 402. But Vova is scared to go there. Another evil spirit lives there. Oh God, what kind of spirit now? Anya said an evil uncle used to live there. One who was afraid of light. And even after Anya's mom made him not alive, he still lives there. Vova went in there only once to get the phone, but the evil uncle chased him away. So Vova doesn't go there anymore. But if Uncle Dennis wants the key, he needs to bring Vova the phone. Yeah, you've given me quite a task, but if you say he's afraid of light, why don't you get the phone yourself? You know what to do. Because Vova doesn't have a flashlight, and Uncle Dennis has his phone. Yeah, makes sense. And one more thing, Uncle Dennis. The door might not open right away. It's old. Kick it a few times, and then it'll open. Remember, Uncle Dennis, he's afraid of the light. Yeah, I got it. Alright, I'll figure something out. See you, Vova. Bad breath, Larry. I said the same thing, Pidgey. I was like, what's with the gays and the bad breath guys? Oh, it is recommended to save at this point. Done. Here we go. I did exactly as Vova told me. Kicked the door several times, after which it opened easily. The most important part remains. Swallowing hard, I stepped inside the apartment. Gulp. It's so dark. Is anyone here? Why don't you have your flashlight out? Your phone light, bonehead. Leave. Leave! Hey, I just want to take the phone. Silence. I need to turn on the flashlight. Oh my God. What do I just keep shining the light on the guy? Oh! It was fucking spooky. How many times I gotta do this? He's nowhere to be found anymore. Well, that was easy. Damn, how much more crap is waiting for me ahead? Shining the flashlight, I saw a small room. It was completely covered in dirt, and the same chaos reigned here as in the other rooms. But here I noticed the phone I needed. I hope this is what Vova needs. There's nothing else for me to do here. Old phone added to inventory. I'm back. Here's your phone. Uncle Dennis is back. Hooray! Yeah. Will you give me the key now? Of course. Vova promised. Here you go, Uncle Dennis. Rusty key added to inventory. Whoop whoop. By the way, do you happen to know what else I might run into next? Vova doesn't know. He doesn't go far. Alright, thanks anyway. Alright, I didn't check this one. Locked. noticed a note at my feet. Oh. This apartment does not exist. Leave this place. What? What? I tried to open it again, but with no effect. Alright, I don't think it's worth wasting time here. There we go. How long have I been walking down this corridor? No idea, but I'm tired. Uh-oh. Interesting. Ooh! What's this gonna be? Another choice. How unexpected. But what's this? A note on the floor! A blue feather of a heavenly bird fell upon my path. Red flame in the old candlestick whispers of the end. And then once again, a blue shard of ice pulls me down. Okay. And a black nameless stone waits at the head of the bed. A white candle goes out without fire. And a green sprout beyond the threshold blooms only where I will no longer be. What the frick? What on earth? Okay, blue, red, blue. Black, white, green. Okay. Although there is a certain logic to it. There was a scrap of paper lying here. What the heck? The cold place bound me. Red. There's a scrap of paper lying here. What? It's so scary here. There's no one with me. Blue. Oh! Another scrap of paper lay here. Why? Why did he do this to me? Did I really do something wrong? Black. Another one. Oh god, what was it? Lighters, curse you, crimson god, curse the cult that worships you. Was it white? Yeah. And then green. And another. He made me a slave of lighters, terrible pain in my stomach, and then darkness. Green. Another. He did this to Anya too, made her suffer as well. He locked us in apartment 22. What the fuck? The wide open apartment door seemed to invite me inside. I don't think there's any other option. I need to search everything here. Okay. A crowbar. I could pry open some kind of lock with it. Crowbar added to inventory. Okay. Anything else? That's it. The corridor with doors mysteriously disappeared. Same as always, not even worth being surprised. My vision began to darken. My temples are pounding. Panic is starting to take hold of me. I need to take the pills. Oh my god. What the? Jiminy Crickets! Must have imagined it. The pills helped, but for how long? Okay. Locked. This apartment does not exist. Leave this place. What am I missing? There's no point in going there yet. Okay. Damn, it's locked. Alright. Strange door with an equally intriguing warning. Okay, here we go. Now we're going in. Was this the one Skvoznik warned me about? What's behind it? Why shouldn't I go in? Maybe that creature lied to mislead me. But Skvoznik didn't really seem like someone who meant me harm. Apart from his looks, of course. But what if there's truly a monster hiding behind that friendly mask? I checked the lock, and the keys Svaznik gave me fit perfectly. But should I really do this? Do I even need this? Save. Yes. Yeah. There was nothing inside. Just a room with a massive mirror. So what was the point of coming here? This is nonsense. Time to head back. Oh, we did this already. The door's locked? But how? Hey, open up! Who was I shouting at? There's no one here except me, right? I tried to kick the door down, but nothing happened. Just a sharp pain in my shoulder. Oh God. Panic is closing in fast. I'm locked in the room, and it's starting to change. Everything around me slowly starting to turn red. Breathing became hard. A disgusting thick stench of blood filled my lungs like I was drowning in it. Help, please! Useless. No one will hear. No one will come. Why? What the hell is going on? With renewed desperation, I began slamming my fists against the door. Open up! Open the fuck up! Pain surged through my fingers as they scraped the wood, sticky, like blood was trickling down them. I kept hitting, in vain. I walked right into a trap. A stupid one. An obvious one. You're an idiot if you stepped into it so easily. The room kept filling with blood. My reflection in the mirror, it started laughing at me. Gotcha! Now that I moved, it remained completely still. The me in the mirror stood motionless, not reacting to anything I did. My temples throbbed. My head felt like it was about to explode. Let me out, please! I screamed again, full of agony. No one will help you. The words echoed in my head. That version of me in the mirror just mocked me. Stupid human. But no, that clearly wasn't me anymore. That malicious copy just kept staring me down with a heavy glare. Ah, you're such a fool, Dennis. Anya's voice rang out in my mind, too. Ah, youngsters, never listen to what they're told. No, no, someone help. Please make it stop. No one will help you. Squirt. The end. I mean, that can't be the end. Because that was the same end of the demo. Let's try a different way. Let's go to bed. Can't go to bed? That better not be it. Yeah, because we gotta be able to open this shit. Oh! I used the crowbar to open the drawer! Yes! Okay, okay. When I managed to do it, I grabbed everything inside and left the room. There was almost nothing there, except for a single book. When I opened the book, I was horrified. It described horrifying rituals, and everywhere there appeared the image of a winged creature. The word lighters was repeated everywhere. Flipping through the book, I noticed notes that apparently belonged to Anya's father. He described how his mind began to unravel after a business trip to North America. He also mentioned lapses in his memory. Here is one of the excerpts. I don't remember what happened in Ohio. I only remember my colleagues and I entering the forest. Then silence. Silence in my head. But it doesn't last long. It's interrupted by mad visions and strange silhouettes. That silence laughs with the grotesque image of a massive creature. It sleeps. It is somewhere out there. In Ohio. I know it. I can feel it. Lighters, my God. I sense your whisper. I hear the echoes of your followers. My dear God, I know you are watching me. The text ends there. I turned a few pages. There was a description of a ritual. How to implant a fragment of the god lighters into a living person. Another entry. Anya and Masha are looking at me so joyfully. They're happy that their father has returned, but I can't look at them. Every time I feel his call, I feel the will of my God. Lighters, why are you making me do this? So weird, you guys. This is so weird. I must. They will understand. They will forgive me. My dear Anya, sweetheart, I don't want to hurt you, but I must. Masha, forgive me, but I will perform the ritual. I will make you the best version you are meant to be. My dear Masha, you loved roses so much. You are just as beautiful as they are. You won't understand, and perhaps no one will understand what I am about to do. She will scream, Pasha, why are you doing this? But I won't listen. With trembling hands, I turned the page. Tomorrow, everything will happen in apartment 22. I tied them up. I didn't want to do it, but there was no choice. I'll give the keys to my brother in faith. He will watch over her. I don't want to do this here. After all, this was our home. And in apartment 22, which I managed to rent so conveniently, there's no one there. No one will interfere. And after everything, I will end my life. Together as a family, we will serve lighters. It will be such an exciting and pleasant moment. Holy shit! That's crazy! I closed the diary. What I'd read made me feel sick. Nausea washed over me. He had been brainwashed, literally. Those who served this deity made him this way. Because of them, Anya and her mother, I feel sick. I can't stand on my feet. Time is up. Uh-oh. Dad, why? Mom. Sweetheart, it had to be done. Your mother, she was sacrificed. It had to be done. Mom! Stop whining. What a disobedient girl. Girls like you need to be punished. Your little legs, oh yes, they would be useful to our God. Oh, this is so messed up. Dad, no, please. Anya's little legs aren't needed anymore. Damn you, I'll have to stuff this rag in your mouth. Oh my God, this is fucked up. That's it. No, you won't scream. Don't struggle. I don't want to cut them unevenly. Oh my God. It's over. Ugh, gross noises. Now only the last thing remains. Forgive me. I know it hurt. Even covered in blood, with fear frozen in your eyes, on your lifeless faces, you're still beautiful, my girls. All that's left is to drive this knife into my throat, so the faster the better. Lord. My legs, they're moving on their own. Oh boy. I'm here again. Now I'm going to look through the people. It's the final countdown, MOFOS. Oh man, I hope I remember the frickin' stuff that I just learned. Oh no. My body moves closer by itself. There she is. Time is up. Answer the questions. What was my husband's name? Pavel. Where was he on his business trip? Ohio. What is the name of the god he worshipped? Oh, those are easy! I'm surprised you managed to answer all the questions. I know what happened to you, and I know your bodies are in apartment 22. Let me in there. You found out. You found the answers. You managed. My body released its grip, and I was back on my feet. All that remained was to find something to open the door to apartment 22. Anya wasn't here this time. Strange. Why didn't she come? Apartment 22. What can I open it with? I can try any key I have. Alright, time to get to work. Okay. Well, there you go! Just click it and it opens like it's nothing. Right, Nanda's house just messed up. Whew! Skvoznik's bloody key fit this door perfectly. As expected, chaos awaited me inside. Ahead was a half-open door, and a foul stench of decay drifted from behind it. I think I know what's in there. Oh boy. A grim scene hit me the moment the door opened. 3 bodies lay on the floor in a pool of their own dried blood. They had already begun to decompose. 2 female bodies lay next to each other. Another one, a male body, was apart from them. Everything inside me turned over. My heart clenched at the realization of what had happened here. On the floor, on the decomposed body of the girl, who was apparently Anya, an expression of terror had frozen in place. Oh God. I couldn't take it. I stepped out of the room feeling sick. So now you know everything. You know I'm surprised you managed to pass Mom's test and still learn the whole truth. Learning it didn't make it any easier. It's hard for me to imagine what kind of horror you went through. I understand it's probably too late, but I'm sorry for your loss. Don't worry about it. You did it, and that's great. Though I'll be sad that you're leaving. But it's for the best. You've got no business among the dead. What do I do next? Where's your mom? She doesn't want to talk right now. She asked me to tell you that you can leave. The entrance door will be open. You can go. I can just leave? But what about you? How can you find peace? Sadly, you can't. Oh. What? But why? Anya sighed heavily, and as if expecting the question, began to answer. It's all because of the ritual my father performed. We're trapped here forever as spirits, in this other world. We'll be here forever. That's our fate. There's no peace for us in heaven. My dad cursed us, branded us with the mark of an ancient god. Now we'll be here forever, in the dark, in a twisted reality. But you know, it doesn't sadden me. I have Vova and Uncle Skvoznik here, and besides, at least someone living managed to learn what happened here, and that makes me happy. I'm so sorry. I wish I could help somehow. Don't worry about it, silly. I'm telling you, it's fine. Now you need to hurry. Go and remember us. Remember everything you saw. I'll never forget it. When I approached the entrance door to the building, they were indeed open. Inside, there was still a fear that it was all a trick, and that the moment I stepped outside, I'd be killed. But I took a step forward anyway. Once outside, I greedily gulped down the fresh air I had missed so much. After catching my breath, I turned around and saw an abandoned, crumbling building in front of me. A lump formed in my throat again. My emotions were conflicted. On one hand, I was glad I got out. On the other, just realizing that I had been there made my body tremble. My belongings were left inside, but I didn't care. I never wanted to go back there again. A month has passed since then. I temporarily moved in with a friend while I looked for a new place to live. Though to be honest, after everything I went through, searching for a place was terrifying. I often dreamed about everything I had lived through. Anya, her mother, their insane father. All of it was reminded to me by the figurine I took with me. It wouldn't let me dismiss what happened as a bad dream or hallucinations. An ancient god lighters, or whatever they called it. I don't know why, but I keep this figurine. Maybe as a reminder of what happened. Or maybe as a trophy from the other world. That abandoned place was sometimes visited by urban explorers, and as expected, almost all of them vanished without a trace. Those who managed to escape went insane, and eventually died under strange circumstances. What Anya told me turned out to be true. Her mother will never find peace, and will remain there forever in the form of an evil spirit. The fact that I survived can be compared to winning the lottery jackpot. I still don't know how I managed it. I was also curious about the person who rented me that apartment, but of course, he never answered my calls again. Thinking about it, judging by Anya's father's diary, it was someone from the cult. which means their cult may still pose a threat. Though it's too early to say, and I'm tired of thinking. The nightmare in my life was over, and the only thing that reminded me of it was the figurine of a strange winged deity in the corner of the room. It's finally time to start living a normal life. Thank you for playing. You found the true ending! Congratulations! A huge thank you to everyone who waited and added the game to the wish list. We hope you enjoyed it. Alright, guys. There we go. That's it. That was nice. I liked the storytelling aspect of it. It was really easy to play. It could have been a little harder, I feel like. And the story kind of got weak. But overall, enjoyable experience. And it actually was kind of inspiring. It makes me want to try doing one. Because I used to write short stories and poems and stuff, and I'm a huge fan of horror and Edgar and Poe, and so I think I could maybe come up with something pretty cool. So, there's that. But yeah. What'd you guys think? Decent? I didn't look at the new releases yet on Steam this week. But next week, same thing as last week. I'm gonna go out there and look at all the new shit and check out the demos, free demos that are available for anything new in the horror genre, and pick some that look interesting, and we'll do this again. So, I guess that's that. Like and subscribe if you haven't. Thanks for watching, you guys. Did a good job. Aw, thanks, John Doss. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. Have a good night, everybody, and happy Valentine's Day tomorrow.